Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Backfire Simsport TV. I'm Clive Blighting, and tonight we bring you the start of a brand new series for us, the BSTV 992 Challenge, using the newly released Porsche 911 GT3 992 version. In the booth with me tonight, I have Mr. Bill Switzer. Good evening.
Good evening, Clive. Good evening, everybody.
And on the cameras, we have the wonderful Clyde Whiting. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Right, so silliness out of the way, Bill. It is Media Day. We're just about to start the 15-minute qualifying session. We are at Watkins Glen, which one of my favourite tracks, to be honest, probably because it's very, very easy to learn. But, you know, considering we've never seen these cars in action, it's a track that does tend to bring the best out in the cars.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned it is an easy track to learn. But on the other hand, you can get in trouble here like most racetracks. But it's a beautiful track. It's been around a long time. It's been changed a few times. It's been added on to. And it's still one of the, the premier tracks in America, even though a lot of people don't think so. It was the site of the Grand Prix for many, many years, Formula One as we know it today. And it's held all kinds of races, IMSA races, GT3 races. As a matter of fact, even the Winston Cup guys, or they don't call it Winston anymore, what do they call it? Nextel Cup car guys race here. So it's a pretty versatile track. It's a fun track to drive. I've driven it in person. Unfortunately, back in the old days in a small production car, this track is not very exciting for that because there's only one place you really let off on the gas. So it's kind of, it's a fast car type track. So I think it's going to be pretty good. I think these cars will blend right in with this track, and I think it'll be a good deal.
Yeah, I'm certainly not going to disagree with you. I am having a few technical issues with the cameras at the moment, so bear with me. Yeah, we've got the return of XVR. They're out in force. We've obviously got our own BSTV esports team out in force. We've got Never Quit Racing. We've got VTS. 15 drivers on the grid at the moment. But I think this is probably, Bill, one of those series that is going to keep growing.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. It's this car is going to be very popular, and I believe the whatever they are, the Johnny Brandon crew,
XVR,
that's it. Thank you. And I believe that they've raced these, not this particular version, but they've been racing Porsches for a while when they disappeared from our series. And it's kind of nice to have them back. They're very competitive. Their times have been terrific out here, so you can tell this isn't their first rodeo. But it adds a little excitement to going against the NQR guys and, of course, the BSTV guys.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of good drivers in this series. I've not driven it myself, but I am told it is a very, very good car to drive. As with all one make races, it does tend to come up with some really, really good racing. Interesting in the practice session that the XVR guys were up the top there. So it'd be interesting to see if somebody can get to grips with them. Evening to Nikolai Bogotyrev on the chat, tuning in to see what this is all about. Maybe he'll get a little bit interested. You never know. So just so that you know, we've got this series is going to have 2 races every other week on a Saturday. A 30-minute sprint race and then a 60-minute feature race. So you know, that gives drivers, you know, a lot of chance to improve. The feature race has got a reverse top 10, so you know, whoever wins the sprint race is going to be starting from 10th position in the feature race. So hopefully that will give us some good racing. Oh, as we see a big sideways moment there from Adam Wright. That was spectacular, shall we say. Unfortunately, the XVR guys didn't manage to get a paint in time, so they are in the rather plain BSTV council paint. You'll see all of them in there. I think everybody else managed to get a paint in, but I'm sure we will be getting something in from XVR at some point. Evening as well to David Ayres on the chat. He says, I hope you're all well. Yes, we are. Well, I am anyway. I can't speak for Bill, but I'm sure Bill's well because he's here.
Thank you, David. Still breathing and taking nourishment. Hope you're okay too.
There you go. That's good enough. So, yeah, other things to note in this series. Obviously, Media Day today. No points on the table. Just some, I'm going to say it, fun racing. But looking at the drivers that we've got out there, they are all going to be in it to win it. Nice to actually see Tony Kloosterman in something different to the V8. Don't think I've ever seen that before, Bill, in all the years I've known Tony.
Yeah, I know. I know that he competed in a Canadian thing with this the prior car to this one, but me too. This is going to be something else. It's just going to be hard to believe that it's really him in there.
Yeah, that could be very, very interesting. Now, at the moment, I can't seem to get any timings up.
Well, I have a couple here from the iRacing thing. If you want me to read them off.
No, I can see it personally. I can see it.
You're trying to get it on the screen.
But
okay.
I can't get anything for our viewers at the moment, and Mr. Boozin is the man who makes these things, and I don't know how to do it, so we might just have to tell you where people are and how well they're doing, because, yeah, I'm trying everything at the moment, but with no luck. It's not going to let me move it, so no, apologies for that. Yeah, what else do you need to know about this series? So they get one free repair, which we tend to do in a lot of our series, and a drive-through penalty every 15 incidents. So they will want to keep it as clean as possible. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, Bill. I think it's going to be, you know, one of those series, like we said. You know, hopefully it's going to grow and grow and grow. It's going to be a lot of fun for us to commentate on, for the viewers to watch, and more importantly for the drivers to drive in. So yeah, let's go on board with well, we're looking at Mr. Johnny Brandon, so let's go on board with him and have a quick look at this Watkins Glen track.
Okay, Johnny's, hold on, I gotta change screens. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, he's on the back straightaway right now, which is probably one of the fastest spots of the track. He's coming up to the, what they call the Carousel Turn. It's a downhill, kind of not very well cambered, really slick corner. Easy corner to get wrong. Now he's heading down toward the boot section of the course. This is the newer addition to the course. Not really new, it's been there for a long time now, but he's heading down toward the heel, getting the lines pretty well. He's coming in there, hard on the brakes. This is a hard corner. This is uphill, very flat, kind of slick. and easy to get wrong. And he's going up toward the toe now. It's a little uphill. 5th gear, downshift, and it's a hard right-hand corner, a little more than a 90-degreer, and heading up to my nemesis, this flat corner that goes on to the main part of the course. This one you feel like you're walking around there. It's really flat, slick, and finally coming down to the 90-degree corner onto the front straightaway. Nope, not yet. I'm sorry, I missed one. Left corner first. Excuse me. And here he comes back onto the front straightaway. It's a very fast corner. And there he goes down the front straightaway, coming up toward the start-finish line. The pits are on your right, as you can see. And down into the 90-degree downhill. And this is a really nice corner compared to what it was years ago. It's got a nice extension out to the side there, where years ago you had a wall there, so you couldn't miss that corner.
Yeah, that is the extension that the NASCAR drivers use quite a lot, isn't it, when they're here?
Well, it's really one of the most difficult corners on the course. It's downhill. It's there's several lines through there, but you got to get it right, because into the next section, to the next right-hander going up through the S's is very, very critical to get that right.
Gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hey, there's our personal driver.
I heard you need a professional.
Yeah, I can't seem to get any of the info on the screen for the timings.
Do you have the software running?
I do.
Are you on broadcaster mode?
I am, but I'm going to check.
Yeah, better check, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Alright, have you clicked show?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
OBS is set up properly?
Yes, I haven't changed it since the last time I used it. I'm going to try loading the project again. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Diddle-a-duh, diddle-a-duh, diddle-a-duh. Did that make any difference at all? So the stream is slightly behind what I'm doing on my screen. So race info is now in the middle of my screen. Let's see if it comes up on the stream. Absolutely not. Okay, so I'm going to try restarting the timing software. See if that makes a difference.
Okay, we've got 2 minutes left in qualifying. And in qualify.
Sorry, looked like it made no difference whatsoever.
I have everything running on my OBS, so you're doing things right. But obviously, I'm not someone that broadcasts, so it's
Well, I'm streaming my OBS, so you can see what I've got.
You're not.
Oh, I was. It's alright, we'll wing it.
Uh-oh, Johnny Brandon into the wall. Wow. Have to do a 1.5 minute repair on this car before we get down to grid time.
Have you seen my private message, Clyde?
We'll have a look. Hang on, just. Yes, I've got that. The overlay thing. What's that picture? Okay, properties. Okay, I'm on there.
Check the URL and do a refresh at the very bottom.
F1 overlay, yeah.
Okay, qualifying has completed.
Where's refresh?
Scroll down, you will see refresh.
Okay, done that.
First time, Johnny. Welcome back, guys.
Still getting nothing.
No, I just got a clear screen. They're gridding right now, it looks like.
There's not much more I can do, by the way.
No. So it's weird. I've not changed anything since the last time. But
Yeah. We'll drop SDK at some point.
yeah.
You have to do without it for now.
Yeah, that's all right.
but-
We can wing it. Don't worry.
Yeah, as always. It's only media day, so it's not a big deal. Alright, I'm jump off. I have 40 seconds to grid.
Good luck.
Have fun, guys.
Yeah, see you.
Okay, so apologies for the technical issues, folks. So it is a standing start. Lights are coming on. XVR 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we have a
And we're
green.
away.
Down into the 90. Looks like everybody has made it through. Heading up the hill into the S's. Very high speed, narrows down onto the back straightaway. A good place to get bollocksed up, but everybody's clear. Of course, without the boot, you really build up speed coming up here. Down into the carousel.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Nicole Foggy has got
Whoa,
past
somebody's
Johnny
off.
Brandon. Who's that in the wall? I think
That
that was
might be
Johnny
Johnny.
Brandon.
I believe so.
Let's have a look and see what happened there, shall we? If it's going to work. Oh, was that a teammate touch?
We also have, I think, Stefan Goebel sideways in the uphill of the
Yeah,
field.
we've got Stefan Goebel and did it involve Tony Kloosterman? Or did Tony go on his own? Stefan's gone on his own. And Tony's gone into him. Yeah. So, unfortunate for Tony. Wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, there's somebody off also. Coming off the left-hander, coming up
That
onto the...
looks like Rob Venn. Let's just have a quick look at that.
Wow, first lap. Wow.
Must be a lot of cold tyres out there. Yes.
Okay, on the first lap, we got Nicole Foggy leading. Karen Roche in second. Steve LaValle in third. Greg Carr fourth. And Tyler Newitt fifth. Followed by Adam Wright, Wayne Sanderson, Gary Craig, Marco Lewert, Anthony Woodward, Johnny Brandon, Tony Klusman, Sam Buzen, Stefan Goebel, and Rob Ben. Field's getting slightly spread out now.
Yeah, apologies for my silence, Bill. I'm just trying.
No, that's okay.
Just trying to click a few things and see what happens.
What's the worst that can happen, you know?
Exactly.
It's media day. Come on.
Let's try.
Okay, Nicole Foggy at the moment's got 3/4 of a second lead over Kieran Roche. Steve LaValle's a 1.5 behind, and Greg Carr about 1 point, pretty close to Steve LaValle, about a second and a half. I'm sorry.
Let's have a look at Crasher boozing.
Oh no, really?
No, he hasn't crashed yet. Okay, Tyler Newitt is on the back of... well, actually, you've got Greg Carr and Tyler Newitt on the back of this XVR train.
Yep.
So, basically, I can click anything I want and nobody else can see it. That's ace.
Huh. How'd you do that? That's amazing.
Exactly.
Creative direction by Clyde Blading.
You better believe it.
Nicole Foggy's got a slight lead over his teammate Karen Roche.
So, coming up on 5 minutes in.
I'll tell you, space 3, 4, 5, and 6 position very, very close. Oh, almost had a move by Gary Craig by Wayne Sanderson.
Okay, so let's get ready to have a look at our curb cam for the first time. Not really a curb cam. Oh, that was a better one. And
Oh,
that
there
one.
it is. And it looks like coming off the 90. That's exactly where it is.
Yeah, a few of the cars taking the NASCAR line. Not to be confused with the NASCAR lines. I'm still busy clicking shit, by the way, just so you know.
Excellent.
Still not happening, but...
We have a picture that says iRacing.com, and that's it on it, actually. The broadcast.
Yeah. I say I've got all the info on my screen, but nobody else can see it. Which is great.
Creative viewing today.
I don't know what that did.
Nothing on the screen.
I'm sort of, shall I keep clicking buttons or is everything going to disappear?
You never know, do you?
You don't, that's the trouble.
We've got Adam Wright very close to the back of Tyler Newitt right now. Wayne Sanderson's dropped off him a little bit. He's being closed in by Gary Craig, I believe. I'm watching two different things at once here, trying to figure out what's going on. Other than the little first lap mishaps, we haven't had too much else going on.
No, obviously top 5 still all together, pretty much.
Matter of fact, our stellar Sam Buzin is trying to close in on Tony Klusterman on the back straightaway. I think he's going to go by him until he moved out and give him a look. I think he's got it done.
Yeah, Tony's got a lot of damage there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does. That slowed him down a lot. Tony, what kind of car is that you're driving there?
It's a Beetle. Right, what else can I click, Bill? Come on.
The on-off button? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what's the famous phrase? I have no idea. Well, Rob Ben's having a lonely race way in the back by himself. That's a shame. Nice to have Rob back racing, though. He had a little hiatus. I don't know whether it was job or whatever it was, but nice to have him back with us.
Yeah, definitely. Is Tyler just dropping off the back there?
Yeah, he's kind of lost a little bit of distance.
They're stretching out, aren't they? Apart from this one, let's go on board with Greg.
Yeah, he's working on Steve LaValle at the moment. So side by each. Nope, coming into the carousel. He might try it. Tough place to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought better of it.
Evening to Chris Jackson on the chat, who should be racing, but he's not.
Yeah,
He's
hey!
tied up with family chores, apparently. Or just tied up, depending on how Mary's feeling like.
Mary'd be good driving these things.
So let's have a look backwards from Steve LaValle's car.
Okay, he's looking at Greg Carr. The front of Greg Carr. Greg Carr's car. No, something like that.
Now the thing that is, oh, hang on. Oh, that's all right. I was going to say the thing that's worrying me on the timing tower that nobody can see is the lap numbers, but I've just managed to switch it to time, so I'm happy now. So there's 19 minutes to go in this sprint race.
So the live stream is actually a few seconds behind the iRacing, isn't it? A little
It
bit,
is, yes.
Yeah. It's not like I can see miracles, see ahead of time, but oh boy, Greg Carr is working hard there, trying to get by.
Yeah, that's brought Tyler back into it as well.
Yes, it has. I shouldn't tell on Greg, but he's not a newie in these Porsche races. He was in some kind of iRacing big deal prize kind of event there a while back, a bunch of races, and did real well. He came in like third position out of I don't know how many drivers, so he's not new at this stuff. And of course, Watkins Glen is right down the road from where he lives in real life, so he calls it his home track. And Adam's a little bit behind Tyler, pedaling as fast as he can, trying to catch up. talk about a mark that's withstood the time. The Porsche 911, 992, whatever this thing is called.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot different than a 911 overall, but they still have that same look. You know, it really hasn't changed for I don't know how many years, and really been very successful in all kinds of racing. On the outside again on the carousel. Doesn't have quite enough on the straightaway to get by him. And Johnny Brandon, after his first lap mishap, has worked his way back to 8th position.
Okay, folks at home, you'll be pleased to know I'm still clicking things. Not having any luck, but I'm clicking
really
away like a madman.
Really strange why it's not working for you. That's really weird. You haven't had any UFOs in the area lately, or anything, have you?
Well, possibly. You never know.
Yeah, the UK is a hotspot for UFOs. I know. I've read a lot about it. Okay, we're coming up on, how long is this race?
We have... Oh, hang on, because I've just reloaded the thing, so everything's gone screwy. Hang on. We have... 14, nearly 15 minutes to go. Halfway through the sprint race.
Okay, halfway through, we got Nicole Foggy in first, Sharon Roche in second, Steve LaValle in third, all XVR guys. Fourth is Greg Carr, NQR. Fifth is Tyler Newitt, BSTV Esports. Fifth is Adam Wright, BSTV Esports. Johnny Brandon, XVR, now has moved up to 7th position. Wayne Sanderson, XVR in XVR Sim, I guess it is, in 8th. Gary Craig, BSTV Esports, 9th. Anthony Woodworth in 10th. NQR. 11th, we have Marco Lewert, XTS. 12th is Tony Klusterman in the Volkswagen Bug, 12th, and he's NQR. And our lovely Sam Buzin is in 13th with BSTV. Stefan Goebel is in 14th with VTS. And Rob Venn with BSTV is in 15th.
Okay.
Now, has Adam Wright gotten by?
Buttons.
Adam Wright has gotten past Tyler Newitt. That's
he
kind of a
has,
surprise.
yes. And let's have a look at it, shall we? Well, I think Tyler locked up. Let's have another look at that with Tyler. No, with Tyler, please. Thank you. Yeah. Easy pass for Adam Wright.
Oh, yeah, he skirted off in the carousel. Yep. Oh, a little side whack in the coming out of the front straight. That was who? Greg? Was that not one Greg car? Was it?
No, was that I don't
Tony?
know. Tony's in the background, yeah. His Greg car is still having a go at Steve LaValle. Can't find a way past yet.
Well, he's got about 10 minutes to go, so we'll see how he makes out.
God, there must be something else I can click.
I thought you said you were going to quit.
Yeah, well, I was, but now I'm...
Can't stand it, can you?
No, it's really annoying me, because it worked last time. And SDK change things, and you don't know that they've changed them. Okay, that didn't make any difference whatsoever. Okay, Rob Venn has just gone past Stefan Goebel. Let's have a look how that happened. Ooh, what happened to Stefan there?
Oh, he was coming through the heel and got a little out of shape there.
While we was there, this battle is on.
Whoa, baby.
I think he's got it done.
Certainly does. Nice pass. Well done. Steve LaValle's not going to sit still for that. He's going to go after it. Whoa! Steve LaValle a little wide. Gave Greg more room. Greg Carr.
Okay, so Johnny Brandon, he's still quite a way behind Tyler, isn't he? There's that battle there.
And he's worked his way back to 6th position.
So still these 4 cars in this battle.
I'm sorry, 7th position, excuse me. Adam Wright is really close.
Adam Wright is, yeah, he's putting the pressure on now, isn't he? Just under 8 minutes to go.
This little groups have been beating on each other since the start of the race.
So at the end of this race, the drivers basically go straight into the next session. But they do have a 10-minute warm-up, just in case anybody wants to visit the boys' room or anything like that. And and then they will be gridding for race 2. Steve LaBalle has gone from defending from Adam Wright to attacking Greg Carr.
Yeah, that was a quick change in half a lap.
Yeah, so this is out the front of Steve's car. This is out the back of Steve's car.
Oh, you do that well. Pushing that button works.
Well, yeah, that one works. Unfortunately, there is a major flaw with these cars, in that the steering wheel is on the wrong side. Defending from Greg.
I'm not sure whether Porsche offers right-hand drive cars, do they? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. They don't tend to in their race spec cars, to be honest. But road cars you can buy right-hand drive.
Okay. Who are we looking at now?
So this is looking back from Greg Carr at Steve LaValle.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Newitt has got back past Adam Wright. Let's just have a look at a couple of these that we've missed. So, how did Tony get past Sam in his battered Beetle? Let's have a look at that, shall we?
It's been by for a while now.
There you go. Slipstream. Although Sam did go back past. Tyler also got past Adam. Same area by the looks of it. Nice slipstream out of there. And then a good battle. Gary Craig.
Yeah, he's gotten by Wayne Sanderson.
Yeah, well, he got past, so we'll see that. Then Wayne got back in front, and then Gary got back in front again. So nice battle there from these two, and whilst we was away, this happened. Steve LaValle getting back past Greg Carr. A nice move around the outside and some traction by the looks of it. Inside for the left. Job's done.
Tough place to pass, too.
Yeah, I think...
Well done.
I think, if memory serves, exact same place that Greg got past him in the first place.
Yes, he did, yep. Maybe it's just tough for me to pass there. I'm not sure now.
So this battle is for the final step on the podium. With 3 minutes to go, we've got Nicole Foggy and Kieran Roche. They're both in the same shot. Just over a second between them. And then we go back to Greg Carr and Steve LaValle again.
They're side by each through the carousel one more time.
Well, that's getting Tyler and Adam really interested.
Oh, side by side. Look at that. Wow. Down into the toe. Looks like Steve LaValle's going to hold on to it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Great racing from these guys.
Oh, God, terrific. Okay, let's see how they do here. Great car, looks like he's gotten by. Whoa, almost went off. Okay.
4 cars under a blanket. And just under 2 minutes to go. Johnny Brandon's not that far behind him.
I could see him in the same shot, just coming off that corner. Yep. Done a really great comeback from where he was.
No, I think it was really, really close whether we got another lap or not.
It looks like one more. This is the final lap, I believe.
Just watching the leaders at the moment. They've got just over a minute.
Look at Tyler on the outside there in the carousel trying to get by Great Car. Wow.
Trouble is, when them two in front are side by side, there's nowhere for him to go, is there?
Yeah, he's stuck.
It's going to be so close on whether we get another lap of this awesome racing. And Woodward has crashed, but I'm not showing it because I want to look at this battle. I don't even want to look at the leader. "20 seconds. I think we're going to get another lap, Bill. Just. Wow. Unless the front two slow down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're over the line. This is the final lap, so these guys have got one more lap to get it sorted out. You can see the flag man waving the flag. Right. Oh, no, I'm not going to look at Ant Woodward's crash. We can watch that in any series that he races.
That's not nice.
So the battle between these three is letting Steve LaValle get away.
Wow, Tyler's coming up the side, a great car. And look at Adam, too. Three wide
three
coming
of them.
down.
Oh, they've both done him.
Wow.
And Adam's done both of them. So they both got past Greg Carr, and Adam Wright got past both.
What a pass. My word. Oh, Tyler got shuffled out.
Yeah.
Great car got by him.
So apologies to Nicole, but we can't leave this battle to watch you win. Trying to try the old switcheroo there. Oh, that's got Johnny Brandon interested as well.
Look at Johnny coming in there. Wow.
So Nicole Foggy takes the win. Kieran Roche in second. Steve LaValle is going to come home third, with Adam Wright fourth, Greg Carr fifth, Tyler Newitt in sixth, Johnny Brandon in seventh. Wayne Sanderson, 8th, with Gary Craig in 9th. And Woodward is going to come home 10th. Marco Lewert is going to come home in 11th. Sam Boozin in... Ooh, is he? No, he's not. Is he? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Tony Kloosterman gets 12. with Sam Boozin in 13th. Rob Venn is going to come home in 14th, with Stefan Goebel in 15th. Well, I hope that is a sign of things to come, Bill. Because, yeah, that half an hour race, if I'm honest, it looked like it was going to be a bit, not boring, but it looked like the cars were going to stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have a fast parade.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they decided to race. And, yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. So your grid for race 2 after this 10-minute toilet break is going to be, I believe, Ant Woodward on pole. And now all my times have gone really weird. So let me get my result up. That will be the way to do it. Is that going to work? No, that's Teams. I've got so many buttons I can press and nobody can see me doing it wrong. It's brilliant. So, yes, Ant Woodward will be on pole with Gary Craig second, Wayne Sanderson in third, Johnny Brandon in fourth, Tyler Newitt fifth, Greg Carr sixth, Adam Wright seventh, Steve LaValle eighth, Kieran Roche in ninth, Nicole Foggy in 10th, Marco Lewert in 11th, Tony Kloosterman in 12th, Sam Boozin in 13th, Rob Venn in 14th, and Stefan Goebel in 15th. Whew. So, where's Sam when you need him, huh?
Now, of course, you have to change servers too, correct?
No. We are all on the same server tonight.
Really? No kidding. Wow.
Yeah. So we've done it through the old heat racing system on iRacing, which certainly makes it easier as a broadcaster.
Forgot about that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good.
I am going to. I haven't got that many buttons left to click now. It's obviously something to do with OBS is not showing the not iRacing SDK, is it? So why is that not showing? Can I make a new one? Do I know how to make a new one? Is that just going to frighten the life out of me if I try and do it? Let's press that button. Ooh, what did that button do?
Go on. No, I don't know.
Don't know what that button did. Didn't like that button.
There's smoke coming out of your machine, huh?
Right. So let's do something funky.
Mr. Tiny Bladder will be right back.
Okie dokie. Oh, this is all good fun. So what is that? I have no idea. It is a... argue amongst yourselves, folks, while I try and work this out. It's not that. Is it that? No, it's not that. Is it? That? Oh, could be. Could be. Let's try something really funky. Oh, hello. Hello. That is absolutely mahoosive. So we're getting somewhere. Let's try doing that. That didn't really help. But I can do that. But I can't. Can I do that? I can do that.
Well, you got a few things on the screen now. I see a map.
Yeah,
Oh, you're moving them around here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just it's sort of working, but not quite how I want it, and
Well, I got Tyler Newitt showing on there too right now.
I don't really know. Width and height. So if I change width to say that, and height to that, this is a proper guess, then it disappears.
Yep, going. No, now it's really tiny.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yep. That's happened to me all the time. I know. I'm used to
Right,
it.
and then what about if I do that? That didn't really help, did it? So, this is fun, this. I like this. What about if we did that and that? Wow. That's even smaller.
Go on. Oh, no, it's small, yeah.
So I can make it bigger by doing that. I know. I have a cunning plan, Baldrick. I think
We have 3 names on the list now. But they're so small I can't see who they are. Newitt?
yeah, don't worry about that. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I just can't get the live gaming hub to give me its settings at the moment, which is a bit annoying. And that's not what you wanted, Clyde, you div. You wanted that, and that. And, right, so what happens if I change that one to that? I think that just made that a lot closer. So, what about if I change it to that? And then what happens if I change? This is good, this trial and error. I like this. That. Whoa, that's getting there. That's getting there. Let's try that. Let's try that. Whoa. Now we're really getting there.
Yep. You lost that little thing in the corner, though, that you had. I don't know where that went. Oh, it's in the middle of the screen. No wonder.
Yeah, that's something to do with Sam. I have no idea what that is. It's but if I do that, did that get rid of it? No. Everything's on hide. Right, so now I need to
Okay, looks like the 10-minute practice is over.
do that. But it didn't really make it any better, did it?
Let go.
Anyway, I shall carry on playing whilst we watch this race.
Okay, they are gridding for the feature, media day, which is an hour long. And as mentioned before, finishing order, the top 10 are reversed order now. So we got Ant Woodward, Gary Craig, Wayne Sanderson, Johnny Brandon, Tyler Newitt, Greg Carr, Adam Wright. Are they? Oh, we got the lights up.
Lights are on, and we're green.
And they're up. Okay.
Oh, really slow start from Gary Craig, I think.
Yeah, he spun his wheels. Yep. Get a little more power than the TCR, Gary. Looks like Ant Woodward's trying to hang on to the lead, going down into the boot area. Whoa, somebody's off there. Whoa! Uh-oh.
That was Marco Lewert. Marco Lewert has had a crash. Let's have a see if we can see that.
I think he whacked the guardrail. Nice replay.
Yeah, he just went right. Oh, and he got his teammate as well. And then Greg Carr.
Whoa! A lot of near misses in the middle of the track there. Wow.
Yes.
Oh! Who was that? Oh! That's an XVR car. I mean, that's a NQR car. Who the heck was that?
Hang on, I'm in the middle of pressing buttons, so... Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? All I've done is moved it to the middle of the screen.
At the moment, we got Wayne Sanderson in the lead, followed by Anthony Woodward, Johnny Brandon, Nicole Foggy, and Adam Wright. Top 5. Tyler Newitt is spun. He lost it, I think, coming on the front straightaway. He's dropped back to, what position is that? 13th.
So, I believe that one that you was on about may have been Tyler Newitt. Let's have a look. Yeah, all on his lonesome.
Yep. He didn't hit anything.
Right, it's got to be a way of making them bigger. Stretch to screen. What does that do? Okay. I cannot get rid of the curb cam logo. Which is Sam's fault, because it should only be on when you're on the curb cam. So I'm totally blaming Sam for that one.
It's like a little copyright symbol he's got there or something. I don't know what the heck that is. Tyler Newitt's got his work cut out for him after spinning a couple times now. He's 25 seconds behind. 12th place.
Oh, hello. What have I found here? Dare I touch any of that?
Then we've got 3 XVR drivers going at it here. First, second, and third. Nicole Foggy pulling alongside Wayne Sanderson, passing him onto the main part of the straightaway.
Yeah, it looks like Greg Carr has had another little accident somewhere. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he goes. Boom. Oh. A tank slapper.
Okay, so Johnny Brandon currently leads 6 minutes in, leading Nicole Foggy. We've seen that somewhere before.
A couple of times.
This is the little knot of cars, all fighting for third place again. So this is Ant Woodward, Wayne Sanderson, Adam Wright and Kieran Roche. And do you know what? For people at home, I'm going to get rid of that, because we can tell you where people are, and that will just be right in the middle of your screen. It'd be really, really annoying.
And now that the list on the left that you so gallantly tried to get up there and did is like microscopic. You can barely see it.
Yeah, there's obviously a setting change somewhere. I'll get Sam to have a look at that tomorrow.
It's all Sam's fault.
It is, yeah. Yeah, because he wanted to race in this, and he's not even racing because he's rubbish, so... Oh, here we go. That's Wayne Sanderson putting a move on Ant Woodward.
It's going down into the 90.
Yeah, Ant did well there not to turn in too soon. That's got Adam Wright really interested. So
He got really excited, didn't he? Yeah, wow.
this is the view from Adam Wright's car. He's going to try... Is he... He's mental! He's an absolute mentalist.
Oh, my goodness! Oh! Adam Wright with his 3 wide down through the middle. Unreal. It's a movie on every... Oh, he went wide, though.
Okay, we need to see that again, don't we?
That was unbelievable.
I can't believe he threaded the needle there. Look at that.
Look
But
at
then,
that. What a
yeah,
shot. 3 wide.
bit of curb, bit of too much speed.
Yeah, and he went off the... Yeah.
And what has happened to Ad? Oh, what has he done? Let's have a look.
What the heck?
something happened and he jumped to the pits, was it? That's some sort of technical failure, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be. Yeah. See, he just immediately stopped. Something's
Yeah.
wrong.
Something not quite right there.
That's a shame. Adam is definitely our wild man, no doubt.
So, Ant Woodward, Kieran Roche, and Wayne Sanderson, with Tony Kloosterman and Gary Craig trying to get on terms with them.
Hey, Ant Woodward's doing a darn good job up there. Let me tell
He
you.
certainly is. Ooh, ho, ho. Kieran was so close to that wall. I think that's give
somebody
Wayne a
just
run.
Who the heck is that?
That may have been Tyler again.
Wow,
And
off
he's
the
jumped
90.
to the pits. So let's have a
Wow.
look at that, shall we? What is he doing?
You just being foolish? What the heck is he
I
doing?
don't know. He was sort of weaving backwards and forwards, wasn't he? Okay, so that doesn't look right anyway. Anyway, let's go back to this this battle that we've got going on here. Let's see if I can find the cars. There they are. I knew they'd be there somewhere. So Antwood still holding on to that third place.
Kid and Rush is really trying to close in on him, pedaling really hard.
There's also a battle for the lead going on. Johnny Brandon in front of Nicole Foggy at the moment.
Yeah, look at that. That's tasty.
But for how much longer? Don't touch, boys. Your teammates.
Look at this. Look at this. Crowding him.
While we're watching this, Kieran Roche has got past Ant Woodward. We will have a look at it at some point.
Good battle up front here. That's a nice one. These two gents hate to be passed.
Yeah. But what they hate even more is crashing into each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nicole, it looks like he's using his intimidation factor. He keeps sticking his nose out there and stuff. That's...
So we just had a message from Tyler. His Reverb 2 G2 has just been delivered. So he's going to set that up rather than ride around behind everyone. And he thought he'd give us a nice slow-mo before he left. What a guy.
Very interesting.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, jeez.
Right, well, there's one way for Nicole to get past, and that's for us to have a look at Kieran getting past Ant Woodward.
That'll be it. Yep. Draft up the front straightaway, back straightaway. Sorry.
Job done.
Yep.
Well, no, we didn't help Nicole. He's still behind Johnny Brandon. So, I'm not going to go away yet because we've got the back straight coming up. But Ant Woodward has also been passed by Wayne Sanderson and Tony Kloosterman. So we'll have a look at that shortly.
I was just going to mention that. I looked at the listing here, and they were both in front of him. I was surprised to see that.
Yeah, Johnny's got a lot more mid-corner speed, hasn't he, than Nicole there.
Yeah.
Right, let's just have a quick look at that then. So this is Wayne Sanderson going past Ant Woodward. Oh, yeah, just sends him out, and that's obviously where Tony Kloosterman went past as well.
Little knock on the door there. Yep.
So Adam Wright says the plumber was knocking on his door to fix his leaky pipe, and no, that's not a euphemism. Nothing worse than a leaky pipe, Adam. You wait till you get to our age.
Yeah.
So, let's drop back a bit, shall we? And, not to there, to there. So, this battle, there's cars stretched right along here. And Woodward, Gary Craig, Rob Venn, and Sam Boozin.
Okay, that's kind of like the middle of the pack.
Well, there's only just over a second between all of them, to be honest. You might get a better idea from here. There you go. Group of two and a group of two. Nearly a group of three there at the front. Ooh, look out, Mr. Boozin. Little pass there on Rob Venn.
Rob Venn gave him plenty of room.
Gary Craig now trying to get past Ant Woodward.
And right in front of him is Tony Kloosterman, right? Yeah.
And talking about leaky pipes, Bill, I'm just going to go and disappear and have a leaky pipe.
Understand. No problem. All right, looks like Nick Olafagi has passed Johnny Brandon. Up there side by side. Coming down the back straightaway. Nice battle up front here, the two guys. Johnny Brandon holding on. Coming into the heel. I'm sorry, toe. Excuse me. Wow. Great battle, side by side for first position. XVR guys are putting on a heck of a show here up front. And Nicole by a nose coming out of that turn 10 onto this regular part of the course. He leads through the left-hander. Going front straightaway, right-hander. And Nicole has taken over first place. Johnny Brandon very close behind, still in second. Charging down the front. Johnny looking inside, maybe try to cut him short on the 90. Nope, he gets back in line. And back in third, about 5 seconds behind them, is Karen Roosh, with Wayne Sanderson and nine seconds behind. Hey, Johnny Brandon up the front straight, looking to come alongside of Nicole Foggy. Got a nose on him going toward the carousel. He's on the outside of the carousel. Not the easiest pass, but he might do it. Nope, Nicole's got a car length on him. Coming into left-hander, going down into the boot area. Tremendous battle between these two guys. Okay, Johnny Brandon's inside. Nicole going up through the right-hand climbing turn. Still side by side into the heel. Johnny Brandon's ahead, coming into turn 10. Flat left-hander onto the regular part of the course. And Johnny Brandon's got the edge. Around the quick left-hander, he's pulled out a couple car lengths on Nicole Foggy in second. You can just see Kieran Roche in the background coming on to the main part of this course. He's in third. Wayne Sanderson is fourth. For NQR, Tony Klusum is in fifth. And NQR, Anthony Woodward, sixth. And NQR, seventh, Gary Craig.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello!
Whew.
You missed a very spirited battle between Johnny Brandon and Nicole Foggy. They went side by side a couple laps around, and finally Johnny's pulled out about 2-3 cars on Nicole at the moment. Nicole may be catching his breath. I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, cooling his tires.
Oh, he's a clever guy. He's a clever guy. He knows how to drive these things.
Let me have a look. Do you know, I can't remember if I put a fuel restriction on this. 60% apparently.
Nicole Foggy's got a note in driver's notes here. It says fuel is unlimited, by the way.
I think I may not have set that in the session, to be honest.
Okay, well, hey. It's media day, doesn't really
exactly,
matter.
That's what media day's for. So that battle up front is on again. Let's have a look at that from Nicole's car. And you can see on Nicole's windscreen that the weather forecast is wrong. It's not foggy. It's on this time.
Look at that. He's making a move, getting a little draft there, a little toe. Side by side.
Yeah, it looks... I don't know if iRacing model it, but it really looks like the side draft is playing into Johnny Brandon's hand, because it looks like Nicole's going to go past him, and then Johnny squeezes up to the side
Yep.
of him and slows him down.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I thought maybe he was just being cute, you know, not giving him any room, but I think you might be right there.
So let's go back to this big battle for a little while they fight it out, because we've got 5 cars in this battle.
Yeah, a couple NQR guys, a couple of BSTV, and one XVR there.
Yeah, and there's another BSTV
Whoa!
car.
Somebody just spun. What was that, Adam? No, Adam quit. That's right.
No. That may have been. Was it Rob Venn having a little
Possibly,
moment?
yeah.
Let's have a look.
Or was our best director, Sam? Nope, that's Rob Ben, I think. He loses it right here, I believe. Oh, he dumped off on the grass a little bit. coming into
Yeah.
that corner. Yeah, this was the best battle in the first race too, from 4th to 7th or 8th.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. Well, I think it included 3rd, didn't it, in the first race?
Yes, it did.
So the 2 at the front are still battling. But this does seem to be where the action is at the moment. That's how close they are.
Wow, look at that. Jeez.
And no. Yes, no. I'm just watching the lead changing hands, but I'm not sure. I wasn't sure whether he'd got it done or not, and I think eventually he did.
When you were on break, they were going back and forth like that, like crazy.
So Nicole on the outside, Johnny on the inside. Now that's normally where Johnny has got a bit more mid-corner speed, but that time he didn't. And I think that has allowed Nicole to get the job done.
Johnny's doing a heck of a job on the outside, though. I
Yeah,
gotta
he's
say.
back. He's back in front. So yeah, Nicole was back in front for a little while.
Amazing.
So it looks like Sam has dropped off a bit here from Ant Woodward, and is now in the clutches of Gary Craig. Let's have a look at Gary's onboard, shall we? Must admit, I do like this track better with the bus stop.
Do you really?
Yeah. Oh, Tony Kloosterman and Wayne Sanderson came together there. Let's have a look.
Can't hear you, Wayne. I don't know. Sorry, man. They squeeze you?
Let's
No,
have a
I'm not
look
gonna-
at
I'm
that
not gonna
from
break
overhead,
Whoa,
shall we?
yeah.
And a bit slowly.
No worries.
And Tony backs into Wayne Sanderson.
So
Bang!
Wayne's on the grass. Yeah, I think Wayne was on the grass and got kicked off the curb. There was a bit of netcode in it, but they was going to hit anyway. So that has promoted our man Sam up to 5th. Although he might just be about to lose that.
Yeah,
So-
oh, there we go.
Up
Gary's
2
gonna
and
pass
down
him on the
1 for
90.
Sam.
Yep.
So, can Gary now do something about Ant Woodward? And the
Close
answer to
it
that
out.
question looks like yes.
Well, he really closed in on him quickly there.
Oh, and he's lost it all on his own, and he's taken out his teammate. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I fear fines all round. Let's have a look at that again.
On the curbing.
The back end just rotates. And then Sam the man comes round to
Yes.
finish him off.
You don't suppose Ant Woodward took the air off him, do you? Right there. It looked like it.
Well, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. It looks like iRacing physics has suddenly got wonderful.
And Sam decided to do a bicycle run there.
Yeah, let's have a look at that from on board with Sam. As I don't believe there was a great deal that he could do about it, if I'm honest.
No, I don't think so either. Okay, Gary, let's see if Gary definitely does not get on the grass.
No, he doesn't, does he?
No.
Looks
Yeah,
like... Yeah, it does look like this car likes to over-rotate, doesn't it? I don't know
Yeah,
whether that
it does
means
this time.
these guys are going to start running some
See Sam's
bigger
running out of the
wings.
road. Oh, baby. Boom.
Okay, so let's go back to this battle then.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, at the moment, Johnny Brandon's back out front again. Wow.
Yeah, they did have. Let's just have a look. They had another exchange of positions here. Let's see if we can get a good angle. There we go. So Johnny on the left, Nicole on the right. And again, Nicole gets it done. And then immediately, well, nearly immediately, Johnny comes back again Just when you think Nicole's got the job done and he's going to disappear. And I'm guessing it's going to be down the start-finish straight. A little bit of grass there for Nicole. That shouldn't have bothered him too much. A little jink to try and break the toe. So he must have got it back on the back straight, I think.
Yeah, here you go. You can see the draft. Nicole trying to move out of the way. It doesn't seem to matter. Johnny's coming.
There he is, back in the lead again. And they're still at it. I'm so surprised that side draft hasn't ended in tears yet.
These two have really done a tremendous job not banging into each other either. Like you're saying, I'm surprised also. You wouldn't even think these guys are in the same team the way they fight it out. Good Lord. Putting on one hell of a show, though, I gotta say. I've run out of adjectives to describe what's going on here. It's amazing. And at the moment, almost 2/3 of the way through this race, it's an XVR lockout on the podium right now also.
Certainly is. We got Tony Klosterman having to go at Marco Lewert. Ooh, he's wide and slow. That's going to give Tony the sniff that he needs.
Yep. Close.
Well, guess what? The lead has changed hands again.
Come on. Okay, after nearly 40 minutes at the moment, we have Nicole Foggy. Whoop, it's Johnny Brandon in the lead right now. Nicole Foggy in second. Kieran Roche in third. Ant Woodward for NQR in fourth, Holden's staff there. Fifth is Steve LaValle for XVR. Sixth is Rob Venn, doing a lot better than he did last race. Good job, Rob, in sixth. Seventh, Tony Kluseman. Eighth is Marco Lewert. Ninth, Greg Carr. 10th, Stephen Goebel. 11th, Sam Buzen. 12th, we got Gary Craig. And down a few laps, Wayne Sanderson in 13th. And Tyler Newitt's gone, and Adam Wright is gone because they want to play with the toys they just got. Oh, no, well, that's right. Adam's doing
Adam's playing with the plumber.
Plumbing, that's right. Okay. Well, in typical fashion, either Johnny Brandon or Nicole Foggy wants to be second. Ant Woodward is still holding on to 4th place after starting first in this race. Doing a really good job. He's had a couple little mishaps in front of him, but he's held his position darn well. He's had a good race so far. So no cake for you this evening, Master Blighting, huh?
It certainly seems that way, although I did have a rather large Chinese before running up here to do the broadcast.
Oh, did you? Okay,
so,
nice.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have been able to squeeze it in, to be honest.
We indulge in Chinese often in this house. Very good.
So who's your money on in this battle then, Bill?
Well, I don't know. It'd be a tough pick there. I really like both these guys, and they're super competitive, and they're both fast. So it's really a tough thing to pick. But I don't know. How about you? What do you think?
I think I'm going to go with Johnny Brandon because every time, like, Nicole's in the lead now, but Johnny finds a way to get back at him quite quickly, whereas Nicole, it can take a couple of laps for him to get past Johnny.
Yep, I noticed that too. Yep.
Oh, hello. What's happened to Mr. Kloosterman?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Tank slapper, huh?
There's a wall over there.
Oh! Nope, he's
Ooh.
going across. I hit the pit wall. Yep. I have noticed that Gary Craig is disconnected and Sam Boozin as well.
Yeah, I think they had the pair of them had a lot of damage, didn't they, after their accidental coming together?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. That was the one I was laughing hysterically. I don't know why, but just. Yeah, I'll tell you, when Nicole gets a hold of Johnny, or gets by Johnny, Johnny hangs on to him pretty close, though. I'll tell you, doesn't let him get away.
Oh! Whoa! That was definitely an accidental nudge, I think.
Did they touch? I didn't even. I wasn't
They
sure.
certainly did. Let's see if we can find a good slow-mo angle for this.
That's too bad. Okay, here they come down the straight into the chicane. I'm sorry, carousel. Oh yeah, they're pretty close together.
A bit of understeer from Nicole, I think.
Yep, just catches him on the back there a little bit on the side. That's really too bad. That guy's been putting on a hell of a show.
We can see that from here. Just there. And ooh, so how did Kieran get past Nicole? Was Nicole waiting for Johnny?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think he was. Yeah, he's waiting for Johnny. Yeah, he's let Johnny go by him, so that will probably gift the win to Kieran, unless he lets them both back past. So 12 minutes to go. There could be some cake on the way.
Uh-huh.
Or not.
Now, tomorrow night, are you going to be in actions in the truck?
That really depends on if we've got a commentator with you.
Okay.
Or if Sam is going to commentate with you.
Oh, that works too. I don't care.
I'd like to. I've got a special paint scheme lined up.
Yeah, we were waiting for that, and then you couldn't go.
Yeah.
What happened? Were you working? What happened last week?
No, I had to do the cameras, didn't I? Because Sam was away.
That's right. Yeah.
So this is still the closest battle on track at the moment. Steve LaValle is closing on Ant Woodward for 4th. We will switch to that if it gets a bit closer.
It looks like Kieran's got about a 5-second lead on these guys too. That'd be curious if they can haul him in or not. Could be a 3-way battle for the checkered flag there.
Yeah, I don't suppose these two are too worried because it's a teammate. I think if it wasn't a teammate, they would be working together to try and close them back down. Although, to be honest, I think if it wasn't a teammate, I don't think Nicole would have slowed down quite so dramatically.
Probably would have hit him harder too.
But Ant Woodward's done well. He's still up there in 4th place.
Yes, he has. He's done very well.
10th in the first race, which gave him reverse grid pole for this race.
Yeah, he's basically held station all afternoon, or all evening so far. Bring it home, man. Don't do anything creative now, okay?
Okay, well, he's got Steve LaValle on his back bumper now.
Oh, yeah, getting very close.
And let's look at lap time. So yeah, last lap Steve was a second and a half quicker than Ant.
That's a considerable amount. Yep, he's closing on him, definitely.
In theory, this should be a done deal. How much of a fight does Ant want to put up for this position?
He's way outside. See, well, Wayne, I'm surprised. I thought Wayne would dive bomb down in there, but he didn't.
So Chris Jackson is back on the chat, so Mary's obviously untied him. I don't think Ant's going to give this up without a fight.
And the top of the front straightaway into the carousel. Ant puts the pedal to the metal to stay ahead a little bit. Boy. That's right, Ant. It was the pedal on the right. Good man. Oh, he's a little wide there. Uh-oh. No, he's okay.
So 6.5 minutes left. Nicole and Johnny Brandon have got that lead down to Kieran Roche to under 3.5 seconds. And they're not battling each other at the moment. So it looks like they could be going after Kieran. So Chris Jackson is about to hit the wine, so that's going to be messy.
Ant is doing a pretty decent job of holding off Wayne. I'll tell you, he's doing a good
Yeah,
job.
this is the critical bit, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yep. Wayne's
Which
closing in real
side are
tight.
you happy to defend on? Ant's choosing the inside. And to be honest, he does seem to have straight line speed.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, he could have cut his nose off there, but didn't. Oh, he's overcooked it now. That's that battle game over.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a shame. Still driving very well today.
Yeah, definitely. The lead at the front is under 3 seconds. Man, let's not give up on this.
No, he isn't. Yeah, the lead's down to 2.6 from Kieran to Nicole and Johnny.
Yeah, let's have a look at those two, shall we? Because it certainly looks like they're working together.
They're kind of far apart. I don't know if they're getting any draft out of that.
Oh, I would have thought so, yeah. 4 minutes to go.
And on my screen, I show Steve LaValle by Ant Woodward. Oh, yeah, he did pass him. That's right.
I love commentating with you, Bill.
I was going to say 30 minutes ago, 30 years ago, I can remember. 30 seconds ago, I forgot.
So, folks, in Bill's world, please join us tomorrow for the BSTV 992 Challenge Media Day from Watkins, Glen.
Yeah, really.
And just because I know you're interested, Bill, 89 days till my holiday.
Oh, I was going to mention, I didn't want to say it on the air, but it looks like you're going to be over here this year, finally.
Yeah, certainly. Well, next year.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean, though. This coming, yeah. Unless we have another plague close in or something, hopefully.
Well, yeah, Europe's starting to close down a bit, so.
Yeah. Looks that way over, and I was reading something in New Zealand. They got a big kind of close down, too. I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
Do you know what? That gap is down to a second.
Yeah, they're getting really close. Now, Johnny and Nicole are back close together again, really close.
But they're only going to have one lap after this.
Wow, they got to get going.
There he is. You just see a little peek of the leader.
Yep. I bet he's glued to the mirror, Kieran.
Chris Jackson's off to the Dominican Republic. I've been there. Quite enjoyed that.
Is he really? Good for him. Okay, white flag. White flag's out.
And Wayne Sanderson says, "Hey all, good evening. That was fun right up until I made a hash of it. Series has a lot of promise." Yeah, I think, unfortunately, Wayne, if I had to, I would pin the blame on you for that one. I think you got a wheel on the grass and the curb spat you out a little bit.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have Wayne around again. Good man.
So unless things go horribly wrong here, I think we're going to have an XVR 1, 2, 3. Hello. Hello. What's happened to Nicole Foggy?
Yeah, he seems to have disappeared. I don't know what happened. I'm telling you, he's
Not
gone.
really got anything.
I don't understand. Oh, he's back again.
Just disappeared, didn't he?
No, he's
Looks like
back
he
again.
lost connection. But that dropped him down to 6th place. Meanwhile, Kieran Roche is going to take home the win for XVR. Johnny Brandon in 2nd. Ant Woodward got past Steve LaValle as well.
Got back by him again.
Let's just have a look at that, because we did miss that. And it's media day, so we can do whatever we want. On the drag down the back straight. There it was.
Wow. Good for him.
So that promoted Ant Woodward up to 3rd. So
Podium finish. Good for
yeah.
him.
Yeah, great finish for Ant Woodward. Who have we still got out on track? Marco Lewert. Where are you? There you are. Coming around to shake the checkered flag, as will Tony Kloosterman. Followed by Greg Carr.
Congrats to the podium.
Yeah, Foggy's disappeared totally. He must have gone for a poo. And then Stefan Goebel is going to be our last finisher.
Here he comes. Approaching the front straightaway.
There he is, across the line. So, let's see if I can't. I know you guys can't see it, but I can. Haha. Bring up our grid, our finishing order. So, taking home the spoils in the Media Day feature race is Kieran Roche for XVR. 2nd was Johnny Brandon for XVR. 3rd was Ant Woodwards for NQR. Steve LaValle in 4th for XVR. Rob Venn for BSTV Esports Orange in 5th. Marco Lewert, VTS Esports in 6th. Tony Kloosterman, NQR in 7th. Greg Carr, NQR in 8th. Stefan Goebel, VTS Esports in 9th. The disappearing Nicole Foggy for XVR in 10th. And then we had Sam Booz in 11th, Gary Craig in 12th, both BSTV. Wayne Sanderson in 13th, Tyler Newitt 14th, and Adam Wright in 15th. So, right, let me whiz that back to there. Put that on there. Get rid of that. Put it on that. And let's get our first interviewee in. Welcome to the booth, and long time no speak, Mr. Johnny Brandon.
Evening.
Evening.
Hey, Johnny.
Nice to be back.
Yeah, yeah. Nice to be hit by your teammate again.
Well, you should know by now. If he can't beat me, that's what he does.
Yeah. And then, quite funny in that race, obviously Nicole slowed down for you, and then Kieran took the lead, and we were sort of thinking, you know, is he going to slow down and let you two get in front again and carry on your battle? But oh no, off he went, and that was it.
We were on the mic saying, we're coming. No mistakes, Kieran, no mistakes. And he was going wide, and he bounced off the wall, and he was panicking, but he held on to it in the end.
Yeah, I think you guys needed another couple of laps, didn't you?
I lost a bit of straight line speed once I hit the wall. That was it killed the straight line. I was like 10 kilometres slower, so I was struggling. All I could do was get towed around by Foggy. But then he needed the loo and couldn't wait anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you like.
No, he had 15 incursions.
Right. Okay, that explains
So
it.
Disqualified him. Yeah.
We're to be honest, we'll stick.
Because he's so dirty.
Yeah, we'll stick. Did it disqualify him, or did it give him a drive-through?
It gave him a drive-through, but then he ignored the drive-through.
Right. Okay. I thought that was another thing I'd cocked up on the server, but.
No.
So you've, I believe you've been driving this, or not this version of the car, but the older version, for a little bit. How does this one compare?
Very different. It's
In a good way or a bad way?
I think in a good way. I only bought it last week, and to be honest, I completely forgot about this race today until 4 o'clock. And Foggy messaged me and said, accept the league invite. I was like, oh, bloody, I forgot all about that. So, pleasantly surprised with the pace. Straightforward track though, Watkins, isn't it? And,
it is, yeah.
I haven't sweat that much for a while. That's the best race I've had for ages. We weren't messing around there, by the way, setting that up. That was proper. We were both at it.
No,
the slipstream was so powerful.
Yeah,
it was a great race.
It did look like you was properly going at it, obviously without trying to hit each other. And again, I might be thinking too far, and I might watch too much NASCAR. But it looked like you were, he would have that run on you down the back straight, and then it looked like you was side drafting him to slow him down. Is that a thing 100%. In iRacing?
Not so much to slow him down, it was for me to gain pace.
Right,
on the straight, when you saw me moving left towards
him? Yeah,
100%. If I got left and next to him, it would pull me along at the same speed.
Excellent.
Otherwise, he would have just gone straight past. So,
okay. Well, the XVR team as a whole looks very strong in this car. Are you looking forward to the season ahead?
Yeah, looking forward to some fun. Missed in a league. I haven't done a lot of racing, to be honest. I've been so busy. And we've been doing GT3s. And,
okay.
I can't stand them. And I'm rubbish. So, I need something that's a bit loose. And this feels quite good. So, yeah, just look. If they're all like that, I'll be over the moon. That's what we need. Some good racing. And that's done with a world of good tires.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
Okie dokie.
Johnny, we came to the conclusion that you and Foggy hate to lose to each other. I'm telling you right now, I've never saw a battle.
Yeah, we both pretend we don't, and we're both laughing. But there was a definite get lost, get out of the way.
Oh, hell yeah!
So obviously he beats me a lot more than I beat him. So maybe I was a little bit more desperate than he was.
I'll
but we seem to both be going for it there, and he tells me he was going for it and not playing with me. So I'm gonna take that.
Well, Clyde asked me during the race. He said, "Bill, which one do you think is going to win?" And I said, I like both of these guys, and I know they're tremendous drivers. That's a hard pick, and he picked you because you seem to get by him a lot easier than he got by you. And I noticed that too. It took him a little bit to get by you, where when you went by him, you held on to him for dear life, and the first chance you had, you were by him again. So, but you put on a hell of a battle. It was really a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I think Foggy's a lot more methodical, so he thinks about things a lot more. So when he does it, he makes sure he does it properly. I'm just desperate and go for any opportunity I can get, and I was just lucky they worked.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you know, he's 100% all day long quicker than me. Faster than me in everything on iRacing. It's just Watkins, Glen, the slipstream. I don't know if it's a thing with this car because I literally haven't done an official race in this car. So I'm not sure if it's just here that the slipstream was so powerful or whether it's a thing with the car. But it was, you know, you have to be a lot faster than somebody to pull away.
I'll tell you,
So-
the pull really showed going up that back straightaway, though. Not just you and Foggy, but the rest of the people in the group too. It was the same thing. You could see it.
Yeah, it's massive, and it's not even just on the back straight; it's everywhere. If I think it goes back, Foggy was saying that he reckons it goes back 1.8 seconds. So if you're 1.8 seconds behind, you'll start picking up that toe.
Wow, really? That far? Huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's big, and obviously if you're close, you just get massive straight. If anything, going onto the straight, we were always too close to each other. If we'd have backed off a bit, we might have got a bit of overspeed, but
Yeah.
it was too much fun to give anything up and try anything. So it was we were on the limit, or I was anyway. So I was too scared to let him have any leeways. Yeah, it was fantastic race.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks for having us back, guys.
It was fantastic battling from you two. So before we let you go, Johnny, any shout outs you want to give?
Well, just you guys.
Okay.
Nice to be back. Thanks for organising it. Thanks for putting up with us. And yeah, nice to be back, and everyone else in the league. So looking forward to some good racing. And yeah, that's it really. Thanks to MixVR, all the teammates. And lastly, Kieran Roche, who won there. He's never won a broadcasted race.
All right, we'll delete this one then.
That's his first one ever. So don't give him any shit about it not counting because it's only me, will you? Please. All right.
No, of course we
I'll try and
won't.
get him to come in.
All right, mate. All right, well, thanks for joining us, and congratulations on tonight, Johnny Brandon.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys. See you
See you,
next time.
Johnny.
Okay, let's get another old head in, Bill. Tony Kloosterman, welcome to the booth.
Excuse me? Old guys rule, right, Tony?
Yeah, some days.
There's now a combined age of about 200 in the booth. Tony, so I said at the start of that broadcast, that is the first time I have ever seen you drive a car that isn't the V8. I know you do drive other cars, but yeah, for me that was a novelty. How did you find it? Apart from the accident, we'll skip over that.
Yeah, it's a steep learning curve in this car. It's much different, obviously, than driving the V8 supercar. So first time I've done a substantial number of laps in the car. I did 20 laps yesterday, and I've done a couple of small Canadian League races with a fixed setup about a month ago. So it's all new. I'm learning.
Yeah, and you know, you had some pace. I know we only had 15 drivers out there tonight, but the talent spread in the field is awesome. You know, I think wins can come from anywhere. XVR looks strong as usual, which I'm glad that, or I'm sure you're glad about. But you know, the league has got the great foundations from the get-go by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think so as well, and it's good to see the XVR guys back. Really nice to see Johnny and Brandon and Wayne Sanderson. Had a great battle with Wayne Sanderson there in the second race. Just a bit unfortunate what happened there, but you know, nothing intentional, so it's all good, and it's a media day, right? So that was fine, and I had a good battle with Marco for a few laps as well, but I made a little mistake there, and that paid to that.
Yeah, we did have a look at that little coming together with you and Wayne, and it really looks like Wayne got his front right on the grass, and then as it came back to the curb, it sort of spat him sideways, and you was there. So I think Wayne's already, well, he's definitely on the broadcast, put his hands up and said, yeah, that was on me. But you know, as you say, there was some, you know, fantastic racing in there. I do think that you do get that with, you know, one make races, but you know, how serious are you going to take this? Because you are a serious kind of guy with racing. I know you won't be happy until you feel like you're extracting everything you possibly can out of the car. So is being new to it gonna force you into more seat time to get further up that grid?
Well, I think to get further up the grid, you're going to need to have more seat time. That's I think that's a given. Greg's pretty good in this car, great car, and he provided a setup that I could drive. So we're going to have to learn what does what, and obviously going to have to spend a little bit of time in it. We've got a break from the V8, so the next month might be busy driving Porsches exclusively.
Right, okay. Any shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
Well, I just did one to Greg, for the setup. Thanks very much. And a great result from Ant Woodward. He hasn't been feeling that well this week, and to come home with a third, that's got to cheer him up a bit.
Oh, you're such a girl.
Yeah, well.
There's always something in it. Well, glad you enjoyed yourself tonight, Tony. Like I say, for me, it certainly made a change seeing you in something different, and I look forward to you moving up that grid when we go to, I think it's Red Bull Ring, isn't it, next December the 4th?
Yeah, I'll be happy if I don't need a set of binoculars to see the XVR guys.
Excellent. Well, as usual, thanks for joining us in the booth, Tony, and we'll let you go.
Okay, take it there.
See you, Tony.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, if Ant Woodward's listening, please stay there because we do want to talk to you. But next up, let's get in race 2 winner, Kieran Roche. Welcome to the booth.
Hi, nice to be here.
Excellent. So, let's talk about. Well, you had some fantastic pace in race 1. It's just those two pesky Brandon and Foggy guys like to hog the limelight. And then in race 2, when they came together, and Nicole, no, be honest, when Nicole slowed down to let Johnny catch up again. Did at any fraction of a second you thought about slowing down and staying in the battle with them, or was it, no, I'm going to win this now?
Probably after I'd caught up past them, I sort of thought, wait, what's the etiquette here? But that quickly disappeared. I knew that Nickel had reached his 15x. I think he was stuck on about 12 for quite a while, and I had a feeling it was coming. You could hear the squeals and the squeaks coming from the pair of them, and I could see them in the distance battling every corner. So I was just praying, really. That's all I could do. And as for pace in the first race, to be honest, with the draft, I think it showed in the second race. Nickel caught me quite quick, so I think a lot of that was draft, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, we sort of looked up and you had, I think it was a 5.5 second lead, and we was just watching that come down and down and down, and I think Bill commentated something like, I bet he's driving in the rearview mirror now. But, ultimately, you hung on to it. You got yourself a win. Johnny made me promise not to mention that it's your first ever broadcasted win, and a shame it's not worth anything because it's media day. But, yeah, Johnny put me up to that, and he's going to send me a tenner.
But, of course, you mentioned it anyway, but that's all right.
But, yeah, a win is a win, mate. And it looks like you've got some fantastic pace going into the rest of the season.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I think Johnny mentioned as well that we sort of really jumped in the car pretty much this afternoon. I had a bit of a run out earlier, but yeah, I was quite surprised actually how close I was in qualifying as well to Nickel and Johnny. They're normally a fair bit quicker. And yeah, as for the race too, like driving the rearview mirror, yeah, they were singing the Jaws theme song to me, and I could see it coming. It was. I think it was interesting because, to be honest, the two races, as good as results were quite boring really, because I was in the slipstream of Nickel in the first one, And the second one, I was pretty much always 6 seconds behind them. And then all of a sudden, I had that massive pressure. I'm actually knackered now.
Well,
it's a bit of a shock.
Karen, I think you did the right thing. When they crash, you do one thing: stand on the gas, brother. The hell with that.
It's not my fault if they can't keep it on track.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah,
the right thing.
you know, top tip: if you're ever being chased down by them two, or if you're ever being chased down by anyone, but especially them two, just mute them in Discord. You can't hear them then, so it don't matter.
I think I need to map that button.
Yeah, I think you do, just for them two drivers.
Yeah.
So, are you looking forward to the rest of the season? Say rest of the season, this season, because we haven't really started yet.
Yeah, can we make this round one?
No, because then I'll have to give Johnny his tenner back.
True. Yeah, looking forward to it. The Porsche is great. I think Johnny mentioned as well, we've been driving a bit of GT3. I don't like the GT3s. I don't know, feel a bit lifeless in the brakes. I like this. It's a great car, great for racing. Yeah, it's Saturday night, so I hope I can do as many as possible, really. Saturday's always a bit of a difficult one, but yeah, I'm really excited. Thanks very much.
Excellent. Well, before we let you go, any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah. Well, to you guys, obviously, for putting this on and commentating and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, to XVR, all the guys there. Yeah, just have a good laugh with them when we race, have a good laugh with them when we practice, and Johnny and Nickel providing a good benchmark, and finally, thanks to Nickel for taking Johnny out.
Yeah, and learn from it, and now you know how to spin Johnny out. You just got to learn how to spin Nicole out, and you'll win every race.
Perfect.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your win, even though it didn't count. That's another tenner, Johnny. And we'll see you next time out.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much.
Okay,
Well done,
catch you
Well
later.
done, Karen. See ya.
Cheers.
Okay, so last but not least, it is the girl that is Ant Woodward. Welcome to the booth.
At least somebody in NQR was racing today.
Well,
Good for
there is
you,
that,
Ant.
yeah.
Evening.
Now, we hear you've been a little bit poorly this week.
Yes, I have.
Would you like to tell Dr. Clyde all about it?
I'll refer you to the Track and Trace app so that you can be contact traced. We're a plague house and we're all in isolation.
Excellent. So that must mean that you got plenty of time for practicing then?
Yeah, but I haven't really felt like it, to be honest. I've had 3 days of sleep pretty much. And then, to be honest, I thought I was just going to come last today. I thought someone's going to come last in this league, so here I am. And it didn't quite go like that, but I got a theory. It's only media day, isn't it? And every media day, when I have a good one, I have a terrible season. So,
well, yeah. Although, let's put a positive spin on this. So, reverse pole in the second race, and because you was 10th in the first race, so. You sort of, in the back of my mind, I expected you to drop down fairly rapidly, but you was holding your own. Well, to be honest, I expected you to get black flagged after about 3 laps with a 15 incident limit.
I'm a huge advocate for that lowering of the limit now.
After 2 races that don't count.
Yes.
But then all of a sudden it was like 3 or 4 cars got past you, and I thought, well, hang on, yeah, this is where he starts going backwards. But then you started getting positions back again, and you finished 3rd. Some will say it was gifted, but you have to be in the right position to get that position. But you seem to show a lot of pace, especially on worn tyres.
It's as much a mystery to me as well, because I was nowhere in practice either, and I just didn't think I had any pace, so I was pretty surprised. People just kept falling off as well, which helps.
Yeah, but to me, you proved that again, not just you, or not in particular you, but we've seen it in the V8s with reverse grids where, you know, people go from pole to last and things like that. But you know, to me, you proved that once you was up there, it was a bit like, hang on a minute, I'm not as good as these guys, and then, no, hang on a minute, I am as quick as these guys. I'm going to start fighting back. Like when Steve LaValle went past you, I think he caught you from a ridiculous amount of seconds back, and went past you, and we just expected Steve to disappear up the road, but no.
He came from 7 seconds back, he did.
Yeah.
And pretty much caught me within the last 10 minutes. And then I'm not sure what I made a mistake which led him past, and then I think he returned the favour, to be honest, and made a mistake. So yeah, it was nice, unexpected pass at the end.
Well, you know, you should never knock that. Like I say, you've got to be in it to win it, as they say.
Well, he kept the pressure on him. He didn't just drive away. So he caught me from 7 seconds back, but I think by the time he caught me, he'd used much of his stuff up. So I found that when he did pass me, I was able to pretty much hound him. So yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah,
didn't expect it. I expected it to be a real chore today, and I'm really pooped now. It's not done me any favours health-wise, but that was good fun.
Well, it might help you sweat it out, shall we say. So, as you're so knackered, obviously we let you go. One last question. Looking forward to the season in the Porsche?
Yeah, well, honest answer, not really. I don't really enjoy the car. The thought of doing an hour was just, and then it just went so fast. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I think those hour-long races do, though, don't you? Once you get your head down and you're concentrating, they just disappear. But like I say, it was fantastic watching you tonight. Intriguing as well. Hopefully you can keep that pace up. So any shout-outs you want to give before we let you go?
Yeah, some Mobility team sponsors, and Evie, Jack and Stacey, basically.
Okay, well, thanks as ever for joining us in the booth. We'll let you go and get some well-earned rest. And Woodward.
Make sure you get yourself on that track and trace now. You've been in contact with me.
Yeah, will do, mate. Will do.
Get better there, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and Woodward there. So, as media days go, Bill, I thought that was absolutely fantastic racing. Good turnout, good strength and depth in the field. A lot of drivers in there that we know like to win. A lot of drivers in there that we know can win. So, bodes well for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I totally agree. It was a great get together. True racing there. I mean, there was no fiddling around. These guys worked hard, fought hard to get the position that they ended up with. And Ant Woodward, I mean, he held station really well. And not feeling well. I think a lot of that had, his success had to do with when you feel like that, you don't give a shite about anything, and you just kind of relax and do what you got to do, rather than planning stuff and things like that. And he did a great job for NQR today, I'll tell you. And hats off to the XVR team. They're tough. They're going to be tough to beat. But always a pleasure to be around those guys.
Yeah, most definitely. And yeah, to be honest, there's not a great deal more I can add to that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Looking forward to the rest of the season, because it looks like it's going to be a fantastic season. Anyway, coming up for you this week on BSTV. So tomorrow we are back in NASCAR truck action. And the carnage that will be Daytona. Make sure you tune into that. We've had a lot of laughs doing that so far. If I end up driving tomorrow. I will also be in a special livery. So that's worth tuning in for, just to have a look at. On Wednesday, we are back in GT4 TCR action with the penultimate round of this season from Hungaroring. So that's always a fantastic season to watch. And then I think we might even have a weekend off after that. That'll be fantastic. Really enjoy my weekends off. Anyway, so yeah, that's what is coming up. We've got plenty of spaces left in this league if you fancy driving in it. Go to our website, backfiresimsporttv.com. You can sign up there. Big thank you to the drivers that showed up for Media Day and had some fun. Thanks to people that joined in on the chat, and thanks to everybody that was watching live or has watched this since we've broadcast. Big thanks to Bill for joining me in the booth. I shall say goodnight, let Bill say goodnight, and then we shall close the broadcast. So good night, everybody. Thanks for watching and stay safe.
Thank you, Clyde. It's always a pleasure to be here broadcasting with you, and thanks for everybody that showed up and listened in. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you down the road. Have a good evening, everybody.